said, well, make one more payment and I'll take it back. We made one more payment, and an old, the guy that runs Renault was one of my customers. He said, hell, Smitty, I'll fix you up. And he did.
He fixed you up all right, didn't he?
I didn't have no down or nothing.
Oh.
Just walking in.
It wasn't a little Renault R10, was it?
No, it was a four-door, tomato colored
Two-door.
Renault.
Two-door,
Four-door.
Four-door.
Mine, the R10 I had was a four-door.
Yeah, four-door.
Yeah. I had a little motor in the back. It's about that looked like a sewing machine set down sideways.
Now, they came in that Gene could
And
hardly
it had
walk.
to get the heater on, it had a little curtain that come down.
I was
I
don't remember
that.
And if you wasn't careful, that damn thing would come down with it in the summertime.
To burn you up, huh?
burn
I
that
think
damn
Scott was due about the July the 3rd or
He
4th.
was, yeah. He
I
was.
know I could
It was
put
their fool. It was their fool,
yeah.
right?
I could put $2 in mine and put 4 of us in the car and go to Lake Martin and back on $2. But when we got up to that big hill, the last time we did it twice, and the last time we went, we got up that big hill and we Tumka and Jock had to get out and walk halfway up the hill. They wouldn't make it up there. There wasn't nobody else get out but the black
We were on the
guy.
flatlands, thank God for that. But when we come to law, we had a Ford station wagon.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when you came
That
to
was
law, you had a
Mike.
green.
That's when Mike got his first haircut. You couldn't say that. Well,
God, that was a long way. You think this is
Yeah.
far? That
oh,
is
that
far.
was
That was
listen.
good 30
I used to
minutes.
ride the bus on that
Where is that to? Y'all talking
from
about?
Daytona to Laurel, Mississippi.
Oh.
That's a long way, 600 and something miles.
We left work left after work.
We
When the
spent
sun
night.
come up, we were still in Florida.
Wow.
We spent the night.
We stopped in Tallahassee. We didn't spend the night.
Yes, we did. Where was it? By the railroad track and
No,
the train?
no. We were coming to Alabama.
When
We were
that,
coming to Alabama that night. And then drove all
Came to
night.
Laurel.
We got out here about halfway between Dothan and Montgomery. About 3 o'clock in the morning, we just had to give it up.
Who put me on the bus in Daytona with Mike? And we'd ride all night long and all the next day.
Well, hell.
And when I got there, my feet were so swollen, it just wasn't even
Well, when
funny.
I was dating her, I'd get on the bus at midnight in in Jacksonville. I'd get up in the luggage rack and I'd sleep till 6 o'clock when we pulled into Tallahassee. The bus driver. I went so many times, he knew me.
Yeah.
He let me get up in that damn rack and sleep, and I did.
How about
The damn
that?
bus was
and
always
then he come in
full.
there one day and he says, I ain't coming back, so are you coming with me or not? And I said, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, man. And then we rode all night coming home.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Got back in there about 10 o'clock, got on the bus at midnight, went into Folsom, Georgia.
You know, I thought so many times that when Mike was born down there,
Right.
who left, he wouldn't pay me out of the hospital, but he had to go travel stealing something, and Jean had to go with Wayne, a baby. She had to come out of the hospital to get me.
Oh, juicy, I don't remember that.
Really?
Yes. Yeah,
I don't remember.
Shame on you.
you left it up to her to come get me to take, and then got out there and
He left
Miss
you in
Sally
good
had to
hands.
fix some.
I think I gave him his
That's
first
it.
bath.
Mikey, you did give Mike his first baby.
Yeah, somebody, one of them.
I was scared to death of it. You
That old house we lived in was a
Lord
great house, wasn't it?
And when we got home that night, geez, nothing good. We were gonna stay there for a week.
Well, now,
And, You
When
over
you
there
living out
on
of-
Riva Drive, on Riva Street.
no, I mean, you were living where? You were
We
living
were
in
over to,
Hillcrest.
no,
No,
we
no.
were living over by the
Frederick Street.
Frederick.
111
Frederick,
111
right.
Frederick
Frederick,
Street
yeah.
with Charlie and
Joe
Jodry, yeah, Jodry, yeah.
Jodry's was
It was
there.
upstairs over, so we had the
Yeah.
bottom place.
You had the liquor man.
Yeah, what was his name?
This is
Charlotte, no,
Charlie's wife, husband.
Alice.
but
No. Alice and Jodry was the people upstairs.
Stairs,
Yeah. And Santos.
Santos.
Santos on the little,
I lived here for
that's a
years.
beautiful little house. up
That was a
there.
nice apartment.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a nice
That
apartment.
really was. Now, you lived over there on, by, Winnie Tripp.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you know that his boy is on Facebook, Winnie Tripp? He is, was a commander on the Atlanta Police Department.
yeah.
You see?
He's
I know,
retired. Now he's with, Nancy Grace.
Come on.
What?
With Nancy Grace, is he?
What is Nancy Grace?
There.
Oh, she's,
Oh, she's an
I
asshole.
can't stand her.
She is a butthole.
Oh, I know who you're talking
You know
about
who
now.
it
I
is,
know who
yeah.
you're talking about.
She's always got
Oh, it's a smart aleck.
Yeah.
Real smart aleck.
Right.
I know who you're talking about.
bad mouth.
Yeah.
In fact, you know, she
Well,
badmouthed some
now,
girl and that
you-
girl killed herself.
You said Woody,
Yeah.
but that was
yeah.
Curly.
Committed suicide.
Curly.
Curly was the dad.
Yeah.
Woody was the son.
He was always Woody to me.
Huh?
Curly, yeah.
Curly was
I called him Woody.
Curly was a policeman,
Yeah.
and his wife, her parents owned a motel
Still there.
on
Ridgewood.
Ridgewood.
That-
Well,
Yeah,
that was after she found out she had that cancer and we went by to see her.
What a nice gal.
yeah.
Well, who-
Yeah,
I
they
used to
were
get so
super
ticked, she'd
people.
say
I still say it another way.
that Curly would
Once in a while.
cut Woody
That's
to
how
bed
it's
and
supposed to
then
go
take her
right
head,
there.
push her down under that cover, make her smell it.
That's how it's supposed to go, Smitty. You pulling it up with those things. You're supposed to go further down on her back. Like that, and those straps come up top. I think we might have it on
Neil,
like that. That looks right. Yeah, that looks right like that.
Neil,
Yeah.
Sir,
I got to Daytona, I think, on June the 7th, and suited up that night. And somewhere that first week, I don't think I pitched, but I don't know, it was before batting practice. I don't know what time Smitty had to get to the ballpark, but they had those folding metal chairs in the box seats, and he was dusting the
Clean them
seats,
off, boy.
cleaning them off either
Right.
from the rain
How?
or from the dust or what have you. And we struck up a conversation there, and that was the first time,
is that where the friendship started from?
yeah, he invited us.
Then he had a lovely wife later.
Then he
Poor
married
old-
me and brought me down there. And the first time I met Jean, I can't remember, was when you brought her to the ballpark one night.
Yeah, I probably did.
And I wonder why it was that long before I met Jean, but that was when I met her, I think.
Well,
I worked and she didn't go.
Yeah,
I
I did
didn't
there.
use
I did
yeah, well,
there.
hey, she had
Three
two,
kids at home, I
she
didn't know.
had two kids
Kids.
to take care
Yeah,
of.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she
Plus,
came that night and I met her.
Plus, I forgot where I was going with that, but, Smitty invited, I think, me and Bartow
Yeah,
out
yeah.
to eat one night. And
Hamburger.
Jean.
poor old Jean, she had this,
She made more hamburgers.
Oh, when you invited them out to eat, was out to eat at your house. That
About
was
11 o'clock.
Yeah, and Jean was cooking hamburgers and making strawberry cake.
and
Ooh-wee.
Jenny was about 4 months old on the button.
Oh,
She was
When you
born,
met her, yeah.
Now, what were you doing, Smitty, at that time?
I was barber. I've been
he
barber
worked
since
at the
25.
ballpark part-time.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
I'm the night man.
Okay.
Me and Warren, we were it.
Yeah.
And Miss Morris was the gal in the box.
I think,
What?
Mrs. Morris was the cashier, the ticket taker.
Oh, really?
I think we had
The old
to sell
retired
bottles.
Oh, lady.
The old
Get money to
retired
have money.
osteopath was the ticket taker at the clubhouse
Oh,
game.
well, that's different.
Yeah.
But she was a ticket seller.
We
Yeah.
met Warren's brother at a thing we went to.
So, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of
Yeah.
Fame.
Yeah,
Warren's dead now.
We brought
Yeah.
Warren in.
What are you talking about? You had to sell bottles to have money.
For her to have money to buy food.
We didn't have money.
Hey, We got deposits on the bottle.
5 cents, 5
And
cents
you,
on
that old
the
school bill
Pepsi
had just a back seat full of bottles.
Pepsi
Whatever
Cola.
kind of
Nickel
bottle.
and peas, boy.
Milk bottle.
That was
Coke
our
bottle.
savings account.
Yeah, that was it.
Wow, so what? That's all we had.
But Smitty would still invite people to come home to eat, and Gene had to cook, so.
So when we couldn't come up with the money, we went to the savings account.
But
Carried those bottles down to
the deal,
Johnny's.
if she ever gave you eggs for supper,
Look out.
you knew you was time for you to go home.
Hey, that was a night out. That's a good.
I can't believe I did that. I wouldn't do that today.
What happened?
Oh, Lordy.
We had Marshall and Jerry came. They were hurt, they were out as well. Well, we kept them.
Mama threw them out.
Huh?
Mama threw them out.
That's right, Mama threw them out.
And they come out of the house and wanted to know if they could spend the night. So we said, sure.
And they had a baby, didn't they?
Yeah, had the baby.
Yeah.
Well,
One
one
night
night went into a week, and 1 week went into 2 weeks, and so forth.
Now a month.
And he was supposed to be looking for a job. Well, he'd read the paper every day, but he never got a job. So I thought, I got to do something. And Jerry had said something about having eggs for supper. She said she couldn't understand people doing that. The light went on. So I'd gone to get a haircut or something, and I come back by the store and I got bacon and eggs. They left.
Got to
They
eat.
left the next day.
Now, Bart, that's Bartow, that's the one that was in
Macon,
Georgia,
Yeah.
just died here a while back.
Yeah.
Leroy Irving.
His wife had died several years ago.
He might have
She
been.
had a brain
In
tumor.
this day and time,
aneurysm or
well, Hope
something.
might have been the big league. In this day and time,
Yeah.
if he wasn't on home long,
What you want, Sally?
I met him one time, he come over here, I liked him, he was,
he was
Bartow.
gonna,
Yeah, he was a
good old
guy.
boy.
He
He
was a
was.
character.
he was talking about, I liked him because he knew the Allman brothers, you know, was talking about taking, oh yeah, I take him hunting, I'm the hunting guy.
Yeah,
I could just see him down the woods with long haired Allman brothers, you know.
And she would
You know where
let me
they
wash
from?
the baby diapers.
Where do you think they
Oh, they
I'd
from
go hang them
Atlanta.
up.
Well, from
And she
Macon,
got
actually.
up. She'd go out.
What, the Allman
and
brothers?
Rehang them. She didn't have to wait a
born
month.
in Port Orange Farm.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. They claim they're from Georgia.
I told him that
They were raised
when
in
I came to
Port Orange Farm out in the woods.
I'll tell you what, you got a bunch of them that come out of Florida.
Emory.
He was, they
I don't know
were.
how long was there.
There's one left.
Didn't appreciate it. I
They
know
didn't have
that.
the one left.
Greg, a couple of them, Dickie Betts is still alive, and Greg Allman.
Surely
The
wasn't there
Allmans,
too.
Yeah, it's Greg Allman. Yeah, he's still alive. He was on,
But he's from Port Orange.
But that's
Yeah,
when
he was
I
on,
brought Jerry and us
what was that we
out
watched?
over
Jay
in
Leno
the
or something.
apartment together.
Yeah.
and he was about 4 sheets in the wind.
And hit one.
As long as I can take that.
Hit one.
You couldn't take
And that's
that
when
long.
we went to the tourist hotel. And
Wayne,
but Lord, I wish that girl was
She
something
was
else.
something else.
a picture.
She and her sisters all come and borrow my clothes. And
Who's that?
We see her sister
Bartow
once in a while.
Jerry.
What was her name? The youngest one.
Ada.
Sure.
No.
Ada was
Shirley.
Shirley
Oh,
was the
no,
youngest
no,
one.
no, no,
Shirley was
no,
the
no.
other.
No.
Ada was the oldest.
It was Jerry, Ada, Shirley, and Marty.
Marty was the youngest.
Yeah, we know her to death.
She worked at hospice with Susie.
Nice
Yeah.
guy.
It was Ada and Jerry that kept, I wanted to borrow my clothes all the time.
Oh, that is
Jerry would
kids?
leave the dishes sitting in the kitchen. Oh, no,
Bartow's
well, just leave me
sister.
alone.
Oh,
I couldn't
okay.
stand that. Dude, we gotta go.
This ain't gonna work.
We,
Oh, I tell you what,
Those were some good days.
they were.
They really
You
were.
know, and we really didn't have a lot of worries, did we?
when,
No,
No.
when Bartow died, I was at Auburn at a men's
what you
conference
looking for?
In the cooler right here.
at visitation,
Don't want him.
and They had the funeral.
Well, it's in the and with the ham in the refrigerator.
They had the funeral on Sunday.
There's
Don't
plenty
get
of
those
ham over
scissors
yonder.
mixed up. Betty's got a pair just like those. Hey,
To the right.
I said Betty's got a pair just like those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
These won't cut anything but ham.
At Bartow's funeral,
Hold up.
what was his wife's name?
Who?
Who?
Bartow.
Well, I didn't know.
No, I'm talking about his second wife.
Oh, Anna, no.
Annabelle,
Annabelle.
her name was not Annabelle. That's what Bartow called
We
her.
put it out there.
But
Yeah.
in the casket, they had a copy of the front page, the cover of Field and Stream. And Bartow was in his cut-down buggy with his champion bird dog.
Did you go to his funeral?
I went to visitation on Saturday afternoon, when we were at men's conference.
Oh,
And
okay.
met all of the kids. You know, they had 7 and.
What are you
and
doing
had-
to my hair?
Nothing, I was just walking by, I'm getting hot, I'm fixing to take a break.
I remember, I guess his oldest boy, seems like he had 2 girls and a boy. But, he said, I've heard stories
Supper's ready, Neil.
Okay.
about the name Bartow. His name was Leroy. And, he said, can you tell me? And I said, well, all I can tell you is what I heard, that Bartow's granddaddy had an old mule named Bartow. And he told him one day, said, son, I don't know which is the dumbest and hard-headed, the old Bartow or you. And so they started calling him Bartow after that.
Oh, mercy.
Did Russell play with y'all?
Yeah. Jack?
No, Russell.
No, I mean Bob. Rucker.
Yeah, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
it's
third
second base.
Did Smitty know Jack Rucker?
No,
Mama.
that's not the Jack Rucker.